Think about your commute. How much time do you spend every single day just getting to and from work? It's probably close to an hour, right? Well, what if you could get all of that time back? That is the huge promise behind the Zoox Robotaxi, a vehicle that's designed to do more than just drive itself. It's meant to completely change the way we travel every day. And this quote from Zoox, it pretty much says it all. See, they didn't just take a regular car and slap some self-driving tech onto it. Nope. Their whole philosophy was to start from a completely blank page, to create a brand new kind of vehicle that is built entirely 100% around the passenger. So what does that actually mean, reimagining from the ground up? It means instead of trying to shoehorn this new tech into a design that's, a century old and built for a human driver, they threw all that out. The goal was to build something perfectly, and I mean perfectly, optimized for just one thing: being an amazing autonomous ride. Okay, but the best way to really get what they're doing here is to actually see it. So let's do that. Come on, let's step inside and take a little virtual ride in what could seriously be the commute of the very near future. The very first thing that hits you when you look inside is what's missing. There's no steering wheel, no pedals, no driver's seat at all. Instead, you just have this wide open, spacious cabin where 4 people can sit facing each other. It feels less like a car and more like a private lounge that just happens to move. Every single inch is for you, the rider. And your little personal space is absolutely packed with features. You've got a wireless charging pad that's big enough for 2 phones. You get your own climate controls. No more arguing over the temperature. Of course, there are cup holders and extra charging ports. And maybe most importantly, you get to control the music. It seems like a small thing, but you know it makes a huge difference. Right at your seat, there's a little screen, and that's basically your command center for the whole trip. You can see your route, check the ETA, adjust the lights, the music, everything. When you're ready to go, you just tap the screen, the door slides shut, and your ride begins. You are in complete control from start to finish. Of course, the million-dollar question is, what does it actually feel like to ride in it? Well, this quote from someone who took their first ride just nails it. You're aware for maybe a minute that nobody's driving, but that feeling just fades away. The Robotaxi moves so smoothly, so predictably, it just feels normal. The whole experience is designed to be super reassuring. But, maybe the most mind-bending innovation isn't even inside the vehicle, it's how the thing moves. It has a feature called bidirectionality, and this is a genuine game changer. It could completely change how vehicles get around our crowded cities. So put simply, the Zoox has no front and no back. It can drive in either direction with the exact same speed and control. So picture this. It pulls straight into a spot at the curb. You get out safely on the sidewalk, and then it just drives away in the other direction. Gone. No more awkward 3-point turns, no more reversing out into oncoming traffic. It's just a way smarter solution for city driving. Now, all the slick design and cool features are great, but let's be real. None of it matters if it isn't safe. For any autonomous vehicle, trust is the absolute foundation. And that's why Zoox built this entire thing around a massive, multi-layered safety system. And this is the question, isn't it? This is what everyone's thinking. If there's no human being there to grab the wheel in an emergency, how can you possibly trust it? Well, the answer comes down to a core engineering principle called redundancy. Redundancy. It sounds technical, but the idea is actually really simple. The entire vehicle is designed so that there is no single point of failure. What that means is that for every single system that's critical to keeping you safe and keeping the car moving, there's an identical, independent backup ready to take over in a split second if anything goes wrong. Okay, let's break down what that actually looks like. The Zoox doesn't have one steering and braking system, it has 2. It doesn't have one battery, it has 2. Its sensor system sees in 360 degrees, and all those sensors have overlapping fields of view, so there are absolutely no blind spots. It's even connected to multiple cellular networks at once. For every critical function, there is always a plan B. And it doesn't even stop there. They've also designed this amazing custom horseshoe-shaped airbag that can protect passengers no matter which way they're facing. The system is also constantly checking itself, running diagnostics on its own hardware and software. Oh, and it even uses special exterior lights to communicate what it's about to do to other drivers and people on the street. It's not just a silent box, it's actively talking to the world around it. So when you put all this technology and all this safety together, what's the big picture? I mean, how does a vehicle like this change not just your commute, but your entire relationship with cars? To get this vision, it really helps to look at someone like Ian Parker. He's an engineer at Zoox, and you might think the people building these things are anti-car, but not Ian. This guy is a serious car enthusiast. He owns 3 of them, he loves working on them. His whole take is that robotaxis aren't here to kill the joy of driving. So here's his idea, and it's a really compelling one. Right now, for most of us, our car has to do everything. It does the miserable stop-and-go commute, and it does the fun weekend road trip. The Zoox vision splits that up. Let the Robotaxi handle the boring daily grind. And you save your personal car for the times you actually want to drive. And that really leaves us with a final, fascinating question to think about. What if this technology isn't actually about getting rid of cars at all? What if it's about making our relationship with them better? Could a Robotaxi give you back hours of your day and turn owning a car from a daily chore into something you do purely for the love of it? It's a pretty exciting thought.